All right, good afternoon, guys. So I'm currently in the Walmart parking lot. So I'm going camping today and I forgot a few things. Tried a few days ago to make sure that got everything that I would need, and then I realized there was a few things I forgot. So yeah, going camping later today. Gonna leave as soon as I get back from Walmart, and also going to go over to Dutch Brothers, which is back there somewhere, because it is my birthday and they do free coffees. So yeah, gonna try to make this a quick trip. I already see a few other cars parked around that look like they might be van builds, like that one there. There's an RV over there. I passed a schoolie on my way in, so I think this Walmart is a pretty popular spot for anybody that's kind of doing the travel thing to stop. I'm just gonna walk over to the Dutch Brothers since it's so close. I mean, I can literally see it in my rearview mirror. Because this truck's kind of a pain in the ass to take for drive-thrus. I can do that drive-through, but you know, I honestly prefer walking when I can instead of just sitting in a car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go to Dutch Brothers first so I can drink my coffee a little bit before actually going into the store. Hoping it's not like super busy because it looks pretty busy. So it's alright. Anyway, let's go get some coffee. Alright, we got our coffee. I'm just gonna walk back over to Walmart. Ended up getting the Golden Eagle Nitro cold brew, and I think it normally comes in a medium size if I understood them correctly. But I decided to get a slightly larger size and just have a little bit more ice in there. Oops, let's get in frame. Here we go. So yeah, just walking back. Drinking my free birthday coffee. Alright, so we found our campsite. Do a little pan around here. We've got a beautiful sunset. Let's see if I can focus. Oh. I mean, it's just beautiful. And the best part is that it's only about 40-ish miles from home. So, I'm just gonna make you all dizzy. So, here's my setup so far. I've only set up part of everything. I'm probably not going to worry tonight about getting everything on the counters and stuff, but I've got my my clothes in this guy, and just wanted to hop on here and do a little bit of filming before, let's see, there we go. A little bit of filming before getting sleepy and settled in. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
You're not in frame. Now you are. Mom's got the van set up here. And I'm in my truck. Alright guys, so we've got everything organized. Feels much better. So up here is where I keep my stove, and so I'll keep it up here while I'm staying in one spot, and then when I put it away to drive somewhere else, I'll just put it in the trunk that's behind me. I don't have the stove actually set up right now, so I won't be cooking for a bit, and then I just put stuff that I'll normally put on the trunk just up there for now. I've got my propane tank that's in use, a water dispenser, some cooking utensils, my sink right here, hand soap, dish soap, and some paper towels. And I've got my cute little regular towels here. Kind of went with a theme with my welcome mat. All my kids have paws. And then my welcome mat says, dogs welcome, people tolerated. Alright, so in these cabinets, I have, let's see, a better angle here. So I've got most utensil type things on this side, like silverware, different knives, potato peeler, the lighter to light the stove, my cast iron skillets stacked on top of each other here, some aluminum foil. And then over here I've got an extra mitt, a potato masher, and a can opener in there. And then in here I mostly have different kind of Tupperware sizes, and I just put my cupcake tin there for now because I'm going to pretend that today is my birthday and not yesterday, and make myself some cupcakes with my camp oven. And I'm also going to be making a pizza later, so I've got these, just foil, disposable, or I guess you could reuse them, tins, and then my bowls and plates, my 2 different sizes of pots, Ziploc bags. I kind of put this stuff is a little bit unorganized just because I want to build a spice rack, which this basket has my spices. This one has my coffee cups, and I want to do some kind of a spice rack situation where the spice rack can be up on the wall somewhere, so that'll free up space. Okay. And then in here, just got all kinds of food in there, canned food. And then down here I've got like potatoes and bananas. So my plan will be produce more down on this level, and then coffee stuff, canned things up here. So, and then in here I've got my clothes in this polka dot bag, toiletries, and different things like that in this green guy, and in that little pink holographic one. A little bit of water up here, and then all of my extra propane tanks, and in here I've got bathing stuff. So I think this organization system will work pretty well until I can make a few more adjustments. Got Panda chilling on the tailgate while I am making a pizza and using my floor as kind of like a counter. So I have this Coleman camp oven that I wanted to try out today. Alright, now that I've got my crusts in their tins for the pizza, I'm going to start mixing the cake together. So here's the recipe I'm working with. And again, I already have the dry ingredients mixed together, so I'm pretty much just looking at the wet ingredients. And I'm going to be doing a half, what would you say, serving recipe for the cake, just because I don't need an entire cake just for a few days of camping. So it's a recipe if you're curious. I've also made this one before, so that should make baking in a foreign oven and different setup a little bit easier. Alright, we have cake and pizza batter. So I'm going to do 2 different kinds of pizzas. And then I only have 1 cupcake tin, so I'm just going to make the rest of the cake in the leftover, whatever this is, pie pan that I had. So yeah, I'm really excited. Over here, here's our Coleman oven. So it does fit on top of my countertop without hitting the ceiling, so if I wanted to cook inside, I could. But I thought it'd just be easier and nicer to cook outside, because that is my view. Got the lake over there. Got Mom cooking over there. Say hi, Mom. Hi. So temperature is moving a little bit so far. Oh, come on. I'm going to be cooking the pizzas first. And so far, I've heard that this heat indicator can be a little bit off, so hopefully it's not. Walk over and see what Mom's doing.
I'm sauteing some vegetables for my pizza. Part of it will go on the pizza, and then I'll save the rest to go with the rest of my spaghetti sauce to make some pasta tomorrow.
And how are you making your pizza?
I've got some ham.
No, I mean, like, how are you cooking it?
On my griddle.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then the doggo is chilling in the DIY truck kennel. She looks pretty miserable, huh? Just kidding. She looks super comfy. I think she's had a long day so far, and since I can't really pay attention to her, I thought it would be safer right now to just have her in the truck, because I'm also worried about her possibly bumping the oven. So looks like we're at 200 now, and it's been about 4 minutes so far since I've turned it on. So check back in once things are cooking. Alright, so you know how part of the video title says Case of the Whistling Oven? Well, you're about to find out why that is. So if you're wearing headphones or have really good speakers, I suggest you turn them down so your ears don't get pierced out. Just a little PSA there for you. Alright, we've got 1 pizza done with flash because it took quite a while for that whole process. It is, I think it's like 9 something, almost dark. And I just put the second crust in the oven. This is my dishwashing station and cooking setup right now. I think it would have been a lot easier to just do this inside, but live and learn, right? Because it's windy enough that it keeps the thing from really being able to stay good and hot. It had gotten up to like 450 a little bit ago once the wind stopped, so yeah. I'd say it definitely works. I mean, definitely cooked. I think with any propane... Okay, your ears are now safe. I'm going to turn down any future whistling sounds down in post-production because it actually gets a lot worse in the next clip, and it even hurts my ears while I'm editing this video. So don't worry if you really hated those sounds. I'm going to find a way to turn them down in post-production. All right, so update. It is like, what, midnight? Close to midnight. And I'm still cooking. At least have the cake, or the cupcakes in now. Because it keeps doing that. It's a whistling oven because it's windy as hell. And I moved the thing inside for a little bit, but then I got too scared that my ceiling was going to get too hot because it was already getting pretty hot and I didn't want to mess anything up. So this is a solution. It's trying to use tabletop, basically any wooden square thing we had to box it in. On the bright side, the pizza came out really good, and sitting next to this thing, I can smell the cupcakes. So I would say this product definitely works, but if it's windy, and I mean it's honestly not even that windy. I mean, it's not Eastern Washington desert windy. I ended up having to just do a voiceover right here because the whistling is so bad that by the time I turn it down to where it doesn't absolutely pierce your eardrums, you can't hear a word that I'm saying. So basically what I was saying in this part of the video is that it's not actually the slow cooking time that is problematic. It's just that whistling is so loud. And I do know that it did say in the instructions thing that you can expect longer cooking times if you're in a windy environment. Didn't say anything about the noise. So again, I don't know if I did anything setting it up wise wrong. So luckily our camping neighbors were pretty chill about the whole whistling oven thing. Once they came over and investigated and saw what the heck was making that sound, they actually thought it was pretty hysterical that we were baking cupcakes to celebrate my birthday and had baked pizza and all that, and actually thought it was a pretty cool setup. So that was a relief. I was really worried that they were going to be kind of mad about the whistling because it was super loud, but they weren't. So that was pretty chill. All right, so here are our cupcakes. They came out pretty good, actually. I haven't tasted it yet, except for the fact that they are volcano shaped. I don't know. I don't know why they did that shape, but yeah, this has been quite an adventure so far. Well, that includes part 1 of my birthday campout. It was definitely an interesting experience with that Coleman camp oven, and parts 2 and 3 contain more of just exploring the camp site, the surrounding area. So if you want to see more of that, then stay tuned in for parts 2 and 3. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more of my crazy adventures, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.